loud but unmistakably tense crowd. MLB The Show's coverage of the Major League Baseball postseason begins right here. It's the one-game National League Wildcard playoff between the LA Dodgers and the New York Mets. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
Now taking the field, welcome your 2015 New York Mets.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men with a lot on their shoulders. Our two starters here in this wild card matchup. More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Los Angeles Dodgers. As the skipper Don Mattingly will line his guys up this way. They'll go to work against the hard-throwing right-hander Matt Harvey, as you see his numbers there. And in the field, we see the Mets will line up this way. Here's Carl Crawford stepping in as we're about ready to get things going. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now the pitch. Trying to bunt here, but this winds up hitting him. And they're going to say that he went after it. A strange strike, too. 2 strikes now from Harvey. Now this is lined into left field, a base hit. So he kicks off the festivities with a ringing single.
Well, you know, this is a guy who's going to come right at you, even when he's got you down in the count 0-2. Right here he's thinking punch out. But this one bites off a little bit too much of that strike zone, and he squanders that advantage in the count by serving up an 0-2 single to the first batter he faces.
Justin Turner will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. First pitch on the way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
That first pitch is going to be key all night long. If he gets ahead early with the fastball, that's when he can get tough to figure out, especially with the arsenal that he has.
Pause, now the pitch. Bounced foul off to the right near Davey Lopes, a former Gold Glover himself in the first base coaching box. From the stretch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Another 0-2 coming. Now a potential double play ball for Tejada. One there. On to first to complete the double play.
Well, so much for that leadoff single to start the ball game. Here's a good pitch to the number 2 hitter, and he gets him to beat it into the ground, and that's an easy double play.
Yasiel Puig will come on now, and no sooner did it look like they may have something started than the double play took it all away.
And that's especially tough when you figure the part of the lineup they're in. These are the guys you want to have hitting with runners on base.
First pitch coming. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. You got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
And so would the guy on the mound.
And he puts a pretty good jolt into this one, high and deep to center. And Lagares will look this one in, and that ends the inning. Dodgers go down quietly. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. Time now to meet the Mets as the starting lineup for the New York Mets in this one looks like this. Clayton Kershaw will get the ball to pitch against these guys, and he'll be given the task of really focusing on keeping these guys off the base paths. That means to be successful, he's got to focus on keeping the ball in the strike zone and avoiding the unnecessary walks. And behind him defensively, the Dodgers will line up like this. Daniel Murphy will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first. Fastball in there for a called strike.
This is a guy who generally stays around the strike zone. He's not going to walk a whole lot of guys, so you're going to get some pitches to hit.
Now the pitch. Fouled back. Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here comes another 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
Now the 1-2 pitch from Kershaw. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
Now Kershaw delivers a 2-2. Here's a swing and a high pop-up out in front of the mound. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
And this figures to be a very nerve-wracking game. I mean, both of these teams have played hard for 162 games, and now everything rides on just one game. One error, one wild pitch, one double play could be the difference between moving on or going home.
Here's the first offering. Juan Lagares is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike 1. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away. And
now pitch on the way. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
And now, as a hitter, 1-2, you've got to be thinking right center field. But take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
Here comes the 1-2. 1-2 offering is hit in the air out to straightaway left. Waiting for it is Crawford, and he's got it for out number 2. David Wright will get his first cuts now, and he'll do so with the bases empty and 2 away here in the first. Now here's the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The next pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
The 2-0 home to Wright. Now a swing by Wright, but he got a little too far in front as this will find the seats down the left field line. Ready with the 2-1. And now for the second batter in a row. This is in the air out to left field. Crawford will wait on it as he puts this one away. The side is retired. Mets turned away here in the first. We'll head to the second at Citi Field. 0-0 here on the show. Adrian Gonzalez will stand in to lead things off for Los Angeles, and he'll be followed in the order by Andre Ethier, waiting his turn on deck. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here's the 1-1. Swing, and he pulls the fastball high in the air toward deep right center. And it's a fly out to start the second, 1 away.
Now, once the sun goes down here, this place plays like a much different ballpark. Case in point right there. That ball had no carry whatsoever.
Andre Ethier will get his first opportunity now. And here's the first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1.
Yeah, those are the ones you like to start in that bat, especially your first time up.
I agree. Give me a nice, easy one in the dirt that I can take so I can really get ahead in that count early.
Here's the 1-0 now to Ethier. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike. One on the way. Swing and a broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Oh, boy. On a nice summer afternoon, this will sting just a little bit. But on a cold night, that's going to make your hands feel like you've got a fistful of bumblebees.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
No score here as we play inning number 2. The pitch. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. The 1-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Curtis Granderson will start things off in the bottom of the second. First pitch to him. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Here it comes. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
You can tell he's still frustrated after that first called strike. That's still on his mind.
Here's the pitch. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Yeah, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
2-2. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. The 2-2 one more time. And this is hit well towards the hole. It's flagged down deep in the hole. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow. So the base is empty here with one away. And stepping in, the right fielder, Michael Kadire. First pitch coming. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1.
Fastball looks awfully sharp here early on. Sound sharp, too.
Now here's the pitch. This is foul right side. Now the pitch. Fouled back. Here's Kershaw with another 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Oh, he just about found the back door with that one. Just maybe an inch or two away.
The 1-2 to Kadire. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now.
Yeah.
2-2 pitch on the way. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Sets the 2-2 pitch. Now here's another pitch fouled off and heading for the seats, and he's just fighting to stay alive here. Still 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. And Kadire trying to pull this pitch, but he got around on it a bit too quickly as it'll find the seats in left. Here it comes on 2-2. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
Right over the top here with the four-seam fastball. Good drive through the release. Just threw it right by him at the letters.
Stepping in now, Ruben Tejada. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
And the pitch. This is hit on the ground, but foul. Now the pitch. Got him. Mets go down 1-2-3. We'll move to the third with no score. Howie Kendrick will lead things off. Bottom third of the order set to go here in the third.
Howie Kendrick.
First pitch coming. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. One 0 on the way. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. Now the 2-0 pitch to Kendrick. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
And the control looks to be a little off here to start the third.
Kendrick waiting, now the pitch. That one's in there, 3-1.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can see he's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
Here he comes on 3-1. Now a ball hit hard towards the hole. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Good job out there on the mound. Down in the count, 3-0 to start this inning. He comes back to retire the guy on a ground ball.
Leadoff man retired, and that brings up the shortstop, Jimmy Rollins. First offering on the way. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. Pitch on the way. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Got in his kitchen big time right there.
Third inning, no score to this point. The pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. The next 0-2. Here's a ground ball to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Now these infielders have been busy early on, and that's another ground ball out for him. Probably not going to be the last one we see either.
Clayton Kershaw will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Now here's the first pitch. Grounded softly to the left side. Knee high, he barehands it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Eric Campbell will come forward to begin the inning. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
And they're still searching for a base runner. It's been 6 up, 6 down to start the game.
Here's the first offering. And this is going to be a foul ball. And now a pitch on the way. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
And I'll tell you, being in a 2-strike hole is not the spot you want to be in against a guy like this.
Now here's the pitch. swing and a miss, and he's got that strikeout pitch working now. That's 3 in a row for him as there's 1 away.
You know, it seems like every time we check these out, show motion, it always looks like the bat breaks the plane. Look here, sure enough, I don't think he holds up in time. Looked to me like that was the right call.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Oh, he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Yeah, both these two starters are matching each other in the early innings, stride for stride. He's an out away now from a 1-2-3 bottom of the third.
Matt Harvey will stand in here, hoping to pick up his club's first hit in the contest. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's in there for strike 1. Here's the pitch. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. He may not throw a ton of changeups here tonight, but he's got a good one when he needs it.
And I think he will need it because this is a good fastball hitting team. Most teams are. So the more you can keep these guys guessing, off balance, the better.
Here's Kershaw with another 0-2. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. The dangerous Carl Crawford will get things started when we return. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. And here is Carl Crawford now. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Carl Crawford.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the 4th inning. 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent, but both guys have really thrown the ball well.
Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Well, as we've seen so far, this isn't a team that's going to wait around too long to feel a pitcher out. They're an aggressive team all the way from top to bottom. And if that first pitch is anywhere close, most of these guys are going to take a hack at it.
Lined hard to center field. He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the 4th.
You just get the sense that he's got it on cruise control out there now. Make it 9 in a row, he said now.
Justin Turner will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Now the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. 1-1 pitch on the way. Out of play. Here comes a 1-2. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. The 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. On deck, the man they've all come to see, Yasiel Puig, waiting next. Full count pitch on its way. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. And this will be handled by Kadire, and that's out number 2. Yasiel Puig will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Now here it comes. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. 2 out, nobody on. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ball lofted down the right field line and fairly deep. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Dodgers down in order. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Daniel Murphy will stand in to begin their half of the 4th, with his guys still looking for their first hit of the ballgame.
Yeah, still looking for their first base runner, too. 9 up, 9 down.
First pitch on the way. Line hard, but foul. Pitch on the way. And that misses 1-1. A 1-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now the 1-2 pitch from Kershaw. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now Kershaw delivers a 2-2. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that will be ruled a strike. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. Juan Lagares will try it again. He flew out his first time. Now the first pitch. Good breaking ball there. Had him frozen. Strike 1.
Oh, that's a thing of beauty right there.
Now the pitch. Ball 1. One out, nobody on. Here's the 1-1. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. So 1-2 with one away. And this will be fouled away. He'll try again, 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
The 2-2 coming. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Here comes a 2-2. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
Yeah, and that's not the pitch you want to throw on 2-2. I mean, that was so high, he didn't even have to think about swinging at it.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And now a ball lifted into the air out towards center field. Waiting on it is Ethier, and Andre puts it away for out number 2.
Man, and not only has he not allowed a hit to this point, but he's also faced the minimum so far. You can't do much better than that.
David Wright will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Here's the first offering. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. the 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Kershaw now on 1-1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Now the 1-2. And this is swung on and bounced to Rollins at short. Throw on to the first baseman. Gonzalez will take care of him, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Mets. Through 4. Still tied. 0-0. Adrian Gonzalez will stand in to lead things off here, and his guys have been unable to get anything going to this point.
Yeah, and you think so many times in the postseason, we see starting pitching really come to the forefront. And this guy's been every bit as good as advertised so far.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. All right, 4 scoreless innings in the books. What's it going to take to push across our first run?
Well, I think both pitchers have really dominated so far. This is where getting the leadoff guy on is so key. You know, get the pitcher into the stretch, get him out of his comfort zone, then maybe your offense can go from there.
Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
High and wide, 2 balls and a strike. Everything away here, and with pretty good reason.
Yeah, they'll say, left field, it's all yours. You want to beat us that way? Go ahead and do it.
And Adrian turns on one here, but this is going to find the seats foul down the right side. Here's the 2-2 offering. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
I think we expected to see a well-pitched game coming in, and we got one. It's starting to look like the team who scores first might be the one who wins.
Andre Ethier will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Now here's the first pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Here's the 1-0 now to Ethier. And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Here's the 1-2. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Here's another 1-2. And Ethier will hang around a little longer as that misses to make it 2-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here now the 2-2. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Yasmani Grandal waits on deck. Here's the full count offering. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
You know, and I think most hitters will tell you, if you get a bad ball on strike 1 or strike 2, you know, they can live with that. But if you're going to punch me out on strike 3, it better be a strike. If not, I feel like you're taking the bat out of my hands.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. As he'll swing and lift a foul ball off to the left and out of play. And now a pitch on the way. And this is fouled back and out of play. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2 strikes now from Harvey. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. Halfway home, still no score. Curtis Granderson will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th.
Left fielder, Ernest Granderson.
And here's the first pitch. And this is fouled straight back. Now the pitch. And he misses with it, 1-1.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
The 1-1 home. And here's a pitch swung on and missed, 1-2 now. Living a little dangerously here.
Yeah, you don't have to go looking for trouble. Trouble will find you if you're putting pitches there.
1-2. And this is hit sharply on the ground toward the hole. And he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out. Michael Kadire will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. First pitch to him. Now a hard liner toward short. And Rollins won't get there. It's a base hit.
You think he was looking for a fastball there? I think he was. That's about as hard a hit ball as you're going to see, and he was right on that one.
Ruben Tejada will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. First pitch coming. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. He's ready. Now the pitch. That's in there. And he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Kershaw's 0-2 offering. Swing and a miss by Tejada, and he's down on strikes.
In a game like this, you hope that the bottom half of your order can pick up the slack here. This isn't going to help much. Go grab some bench.
Here's Eric Campbell. Well hit high in the air and deep to center field. So they do get their first hit, but their first run will have to wait as the inning is over. Mets leave 1. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Howie Kendrick will get things started here in the top of inning number 6.
Howie Kendrick.
Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Now the 1-1. Just a touch inside, perhaps. It's 2-1. Not the first time he's felt the squeeze tonight.
Yeah, he's looking and saying, what do I got to do to get a strike?
A 2-1 offering. 2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a cold strike 2.
And if he's had any postseason jitters, he hasn't shown them to me.
No, he's been outstanding so far.
Here's the 2-2 home. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And this is going to be extra bases here, leading off the 6th. And he will make it up to second as he advances on the throwing miscue. My goodness.
And you want to talk about being on top of your game? This is the first base runner that he's allowed since way back in the very first inning. He might not even remember what it's like to work out of the stretch.
Jimmy Rollins will stand in now with a good chance to break the seal here following the leadoff double.
Well, it's a good RBI opportunity, but you've got to remember your first job, which is to at least get that guy over to third base.
First pitch coming. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1.
It's so important here to pick up the first run of the game from scoring position. I guess that's true in any game, but especially in the wild card game. Everything here is just going to get magnified 10 times over. You've got to make these opportunities count.
1-0. And clearly trying to keep the ball low here. That's ball 2.
A couple of tight pitches here to start this at bat. You can't really say you're getting squeezed, but he's not really getting any help either.
Harvey now on 2-0. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
Well, it's just game 1 of this series, but you almost have to wonder if they forgot to pack their offense when they got on the plane. It's been nowhere to be found so far.
2-1. And a strike. Threw him a breaking ball that time. 2-2. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Now the 2-2 pitch. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. 3-2, here it is. Now a ball hit fouled off to the right and up into the crowd. The 3-2 pitch. And this may get the runner to third as it's on the ground towards second base. And a rather easy first out.
Well, that's just a really nice job right there. After the leadoff double, I don't care who the next guy is, he has to, at the very least, make a productive out. And that's a good job right there as he gets his man to third, now with just 1 out.
Clayton Kershaw will stand in with a golden chance here to help himself out with a runner at third.
And he knows this is a definite strikeout situation. So the big key here is, at the very least, find a pitch you can put in play.
First pitch coming. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. You got to say, for a strikeout pitcher, not too many strikeouts here so far.
And he's in a big need of one right here. It would definitely come in handy.
The 1-0 home. 2-0 now.
Well, you know, sometimes it's that natural tendency to let up just a little bit when you're facing the opposing pitcher. You know he's not going to do much damage, but you got to get refocused here because you do not want to go 3-0 to him.
2-0 on the way. Opposite field to left. Granderson has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. The throw to the plate. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Well, he's going to wind up with an RBI on this ball, but I got to think that he was imagining extra bases after this ball left his bat. That's a nice play out there in the alley to run it down.
Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. Here's Carl Crawford now, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one.
And he's probably a little bit upset with himself for giving up that early run, but he really reached back for something extra right there.
Here's the pitch. And there's ball one.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
1 run, 2 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Taken the other way toward left center and fairly deep. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Coverage of the wild card game rolls on after this. Travis d'Arnaud will come in now to start things out here in their half of the 6th as they look for a reversal of fortunes here. The first 5 innings have not been particularly kind to them.
And I think that's putting it mildly. Just 1 hit in these first 5 innings. They're going to need to do a better job of finding good pitches to hit. But that fella on the mound has not made it easy on him, and that's for sure.
First offering on the way. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Now here it comes. That misses. 1 ball and 1 strike here to the Mets backstop. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Ready now on 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
He might have thought he'd be getting another dose of that curveball because he was way behind that one.
There's the lefty's offering on 1-2. Now here's a ground ball that'll get by the mound and into center field for a leadoff single.
Yeah, and guys, there's a look at his line through the first few innings. Pretty dominant so far. Just the second hit he's allowed tonight, and the first one didn't wind up hurting him at all. So we'll see if he can get out of this inning as well.
Matt Harvey will stand in what would appear to be a sacrifice situation here. Here's the first offering. And the pitcher is, in fact, bunting here as he puts this one down. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Well, this is a nice job here of giving himself up. You see him square and put this ball down over toward the right side of the infield, and that's just where you want it to be. They do put the tag on him, but, hey, he gets the job done.
Here's Daniel Murphy now, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one.
That's such a good pitch to get ahead. Lefty on lefty. It's a big looping curveball. Makes it very difficult for the hitter to try and time what's coming next.
He's set, now the pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Turner is over and he tucks it away for the second out.
Yeah, a good pitch there as he gets the pop out on the fastball as we take a look at his pitch breakdown so far.
Juan Lagares will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. Now here's the first pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. He's ready now, the pitch. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
A strike away now from getting through 6 shutout innings here, and that's no small feat against this lineup.
The 1-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. We're back with more of this wild card showdown after this. Welcome back to Citi Field in Flushing. The men in blue leading in this one as we get set to begin the 7th. But before we do, let's check out the game summary to this point. Justin Turner will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
That's what happens when you get 2 starters that are on top of their game. Been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and very even game through 6 innings.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Well, for that man right there, only the 1 run allowed. How discouraging is that when you're pitching your heart out and you're just not getting the support?
Well, the good pitchers really don't let it get to them. They know that it cuts both ways. Sometimes you give up 5 runs and your guys score you 8. You just have to focus on holding up your end of the bargain.
And there's a base hit, so maybe some insurance here to lead off the 7th.
The right fielder, number 66, Yasiel Puig.
Well, now here comes the Mets manager, Terry Collins, on his way to the mound. And he's already made the change. That's going to do it for Matt Harvey. He'll leave after 6 and at the very least kept his club in it to this point. Josh Edgen will get the assignment on the mound here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Yasiel Puig will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. First pitch on the way. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. That's strike 1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
He waits. Now the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. From the belt. Kicks and deals. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. 2-1. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
A runner at first with no outs here. Now the 3-1 pitch. And this one will be fouled back in among the fans. Here's the payoff pitch. And he's able to go with a fastball as this is sliced into right for a base hit. The relay throw. And he is in there.
Finally, a little bit of life. Man, these guys have been swinging the bats like they're underwater or something. But a single and a double back-to-back put runners on second and third now, and maybe this will wake up this offense a little bit.
Adrian Gonzalez will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Good boy.
And they'll go ahead and put Gonzalez aboard here as that's the 4th wide one.
And this could really be trouble now because with runners on every base, they've got a chance to really break this thing wide open.
Andre Ethier will stand in with a big opportunity to pad this lead if he can avoid the double play ball. Now the first pitch. And now everybody's running. And they roll the dice with the squeeze, and he gets it down. And the throw is late, so it'll be an infield single and an RBI on a perfect suicide squeeze.
Well, errors are going to happen. They're just part of the game, but this obviously is a bad time to make a mistake like this. That allows 2 runners to come in and score, and that's the kind of letdown that'll cost you ball games.
Carlos Torres will come on now in an awfully tough spot as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. And, oh, dear, that caught him full bore on the mound as it ricochets back toward the plate. And now, fortunately, they will get an out here.
Well, you know all the infielders are taught to try and knock a ball down in that RBI situation. But here on the mound, I don't think he had any choice. This one comes back at him and gets him flush. And by the time they all scramble around to find the ball, they have no chance of preventing that run from scoring.
Here's Howie Kendrick. Tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. Throw on to first, and Kendrick is gone. 2 away now. Jimmy Rollins will stand in again. A couple of ground outs for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. Here's the first offering. Now a curveball that's yanked high and deep down the line in right. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So it's a 2-run shot for Jimmy Rollins. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
This is where these guys can be so dangerous. They've got power all throughout the lineup. When the number 8 hitter's taking you deep, you know there's no easy outs.
Into the box now, Clayton Kershaw. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. I think that man right there is reaching the end of his wits.
Oh, his team is absolutely imploding right now, and it basically came out of nowhere.
2 out, nobody on. The pitch. The 0-1 pitch hit on the ground to Tejada at short. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Mets nothing. David Wright will step forward now to lead things off, and after that last half inning, his guys are going to have some work to do.
Yeah, those 5-run innings are tough to bounce back from, but there's still time. They don't need to panic. They just need to focus on getting a few guys on base here.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now here's the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
Pitch on the way. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
Now the 1-2 pitch from Kershaw. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Right. 2-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That 5-run inning broke this game wide open, so you can bet he'll be more free and easy out there on the mound. That's a nice job of getting that first out of the inning.
Curtis Granderson will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game. And here's the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
And even though he's pitching well, this is a part of the order that he's really got to worry about. Now, they can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quickly.
The 1-0 now to Granderson. Swing, and he shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. But a foul ball, 1-1. Here comes the 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1.
And this is where a guy who's been around a long time knows, hey, we're not going to make up the difference with just one swing. It's going to take base runners. So that's a good job of being really patient at the plate.
And Granderson trying to work his way aboard. He's got it to 3-1 now.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
Here he comes, 3-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. There to make the play is Puig for route number 2.
Another guy retired there. You see his pitching line to this point. It's phenomenal. Just 2 hits, both of them are singles. He's hardly even been in trouble. Thorough domination so far.
Michael Kadire will stand in. Strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. First pitch to him. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now the 1-0. Ball 2 to Kadire. 2 balls and no strikes. Now the pitch. Not very aggressive there as that's down the middle for strike 1.
Yeah, he's definitely still bringing it. It's the 7th inning, and we're still hearing the catcher's mitt snapping all the way up here.
Come on, New York.
Now the 2-1 pitch. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. Ruben Tejada would be next if they can keep this inning alive. 3-1 on the way. Now this is swung on, and here's another fly ball out to right field. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Mets go down 1-2-3. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Carl Crawford will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
The left fielder, number 3, Carl Crawford.
First pitch coming. And this is hit hard up the middle. And this is going to find its way into right for a base hit. And the leadoff man's on to start the 8th.
Man, these guys have been aggressive here early in the count. Some people think, oh, you might want to take a pitch to start an at-bat. And sometimes that's great, and it works out for a lot of people. But what you should be thinking is, I got to swing at strikes, and I got to get my pitch. And if it happens to come on the first pitch, let it rip.
Justin Turner will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. On at first is a stolen base threat in Crawford, nobody out. The 1-0. Line hard, deep into left. Granderson has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1.
And this could have really got this inning off to a great start, but it finds the outfielder's glove out there, and that runner's forced to retreat back to first.
In now is Yasiel Puig. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. 1-0 pitch now. And he misses again, 2-0.
And you wonder if he's feeling just a little bit distracted having that base stealer over there at first base. Sometimes just the threat of a steal can really mess with your head out there.
Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now. On deck, there's Adrian Gonzalez. Now the 3-0 offering. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
And once he got to 2-0, I think he started peeking over at that on-deck circle because it was pretty clear that he didn't want any part of this guy.
Adrian Gonzalez will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. First pitch coming. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Good pitch right there, right on the heels of a walk. He needed to get ahead of the next guy, and he did just that.
Come on, New York.
Comes set, now the pitch. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
Boy, things are going from bad to worse so far. He's looking completely lost up there.
Pause, now the pitch. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now. Where are you going here?
I'm throwing that same pitch again. Make him prove that his plate discipline is such that he can lay off it twice in a row.
A big pitch here, 1-2. And there's a pitch Gonzalez takes, and we're back even at 2-2.
That's a good location for that cutter with 2 strikes. He's either got to take that and hope it's a ball, or he's got to foul that thing off.
2-2 pitch on the way. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. EK, where are you going now on 3-2?
I still got to work a corner. Not just going to throw it right down the middle and grab a strike. Can't be a giveaway pitch.
Here's the 3-2 pitch. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball toward the hole. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Coverage of the wild card game rolls on after this. Ruben Tejada will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8. Now the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Well, that man right there is into his 8th inning of work now. Any concerns going forward?
Well, I think the only thing you have to worry about is that pitch count you see right there. Other than that, he's earned the right to stay out there. Usually the other team will tell you when you're starting to get tired.
Sliding effort there, but that ball had eyes, and the leadoff man's on base to start the inning.
One of the first times tonight that they've had their leadoff man on base. Now they've got to find a way to build on it if they want to get back in this thing.
Eric Campbell will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. Here's the first offering. 92 splits the plate, and it's strike 1.
All right, leadoff man on first. Here's where you got to start clawing your way back into this ball game. It's not too late, but it needs to start happening soon.
From the belt, the pitch. Fouled back. Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. Fouled straight back. Nobody out, runner on first. Here's another 0-2. 2 strike deliveries in the dirt. 1-2 now.
That big curveball is not an easy one to take on an 0-2 count. That's a great job of holding off.
He's ready. Now the pitch. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. A runner at first with no outs here. Here he comes on 2-2. 2-2 pitch is hit in the air out to left. Therefore it is Crawford, 1 gone.
Well, this is a situation where a home run here isn't going to tie the game. Now, he's got to work on just hitting down on the ball and hopefully trying to get on base. Instead, it's just an easy fly ball in a game where they're running out of outs.
Travis d'Arnaud will stride in. Popped out and singled in his 2 trips. Now here's the first pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
Yeah, and that fastball still got some life to it, even over 100 pitches.
Comes set. Now the pitch. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
Boy, I'll tell you, to be down 0-2 against a guy like this with the stuff he's got tonight, not a comfortable spot to be in.
He's ready now. The pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. A stab, and he's got it. And he'll take this over to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner moves into scoring position at second.
And here, late in the game, you've got a lead, so no sense in trying to force a throw into second base there. Just take the out at first and move on.
Dilson Herrera will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 2, Dilson Herrera.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get one pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
From the stretch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. One on the way. Grounded foul off to the right.
Come on, let's get a hit.
Here comes the 1-2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. The 2-2. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Another try at 2-2. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. That's the 2-2 pitch. And he takes something off here as this is a lazy fly ball out to center field. Settling under it is Ethier, and he makes the catch to retire the side. Mets strand one. They still find themselves down 6-0. Jerry's Familia will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Andre Ethier will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Yeah, and even though that's a tough one to get on top of, I think he'd say he got away with one right there. That's in too good a location when the matchup's not in your favor.
Now here's the pitch. And there's a swing and a miss by Ethier. He falls behind 0-2 now.
Down 0-2 after 2 great sliders. He's got his work cut out for him now.
Now here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth. Yasmani Grandal will step in. A ground out victim his last time. Here's the first pitch to him. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. 1-0 on the way. And this catches the outside corner, strike one. 1 out, nobody on. The 1-1. And this is lifted the other way to left center. And plenty of room out there for Granderson, and there are 2 away now.
Second baseman number 47, Howie Kendrick.
Howie Kendrick will stride in, grounded out his last time through. Kendrick waiting, now the pitch. And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike one.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. That's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Here's the pitch. Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there.
Yeah, not trying to hit him, I don't think. But sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
1-1 pitch on the way. Swinging a high bouncer to short. On to play it is Tejada. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Daniel Murphy will come forward now, trying to stave off elimination as he'll get the first crack at things here in their half of the ninth.
Well, it's so hard to believe that everything they've worked for all season long comes down now to these final 3 outs.
First offering on the way. And now the first pitch of the inning is sent in the air out to straightaway center. Ethier is there to make the catch, and it's a dreadful start to the bottom of the ninth. 1 pitch, 1 out.
And he just continues to roll right along. He's working on a 3-hit shutout this late in the ballgame.
Juan Lagares will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time. Here's the first pitch. And the second pitch of the inning is hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first, and the Mets are down to their final out.
Yeah, it's not like he needed any help. He's pitching well enough as it is, but this is now 2 pitches and 2 outs here in the inning. And he's growing more and more confident with every passing batter.
David Wright will stand in, and their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
I like how he's approaching things here. He's got a good, safe lead, so he's not setting guys up or wasting a lot of pitches. He's coming right after everybody.
The 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 pitch. Up high, 2-1 now. Two out, nobody on. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. Puig is there. Makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
And these new Wildcard series are tough. You hate to have everything you worked for disappear over the course of 9 innings. But it's a great victory for these guys, and they take care of business on the road, and they're moving on.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And guys, we were treated to an excellent pitching performance in this one by the gentleman you see right here. Clayton Kershaw put that on a bubble.